Hey folks, JD here. Well, it's been a number of years since I've made a video like this. Let's see how bad and how rusty I am at this, eh? So, I just want to, before I say anything else, I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for being with me on this channel for as long as you have been. If it's been a week, it's been a day, or it's been 5 or 6 years, I just want to say a massive thank you. This video, hopefully, will tell you where the channel is heading, and hopefully will clear up a couple of things about what has happened over the last 2 years with the channel. I've seen a couple of comments flying around, and I'm not somebody to add a video to a comment I've seen, but there have been a few things that I haven't said, and there have been very good reasons as to why I haven't said them. So, if you've got 5 minutes, then let's have a one-way chat. Let's see how it goes. So, 2019, JD Quads, full steam ahead, RC, drones, remote control cars, loving it, no problem. The end of 2019, getting a little bit disgruntled with the hobby. I can see the lawmakers in and around the UK are making some, what I class as bad decisions about the hobby based on idiots flying drones, like absolute idiots. Insert whatever word you want to there. So I can see at some point I'm going to have to stop doing the drones and the RC stuff. So I'm thinking, well, I'll keep on going with the cars and seeing if there's a way I can get around this sort of like massive weight restriction and these different licenses that you'd have to have for the ones that I wanted to fly. So then 2020 happened. I finished my last video, my RC video in 2020, around about February, I think. And then I thought, right, okay, I'm going to take a few weeks off and I'm going to come back with the cars and everything's going to be fine. Then there was talk about COVID and there was talk about lockdowns and everything was up in the air and I ended up having to work a lot more hours. So I thought, well, do you know what? I'm just going to let the channel lie there open for the minute. I'm not a sort of person that likes making videos that says the channel's done, I'm done in this area, give me a few weeks and I'll be back. Because in my opinion and in my experience, when I've been subscribed to channels like that, they've never come back or they've come back a week later. So I didn't want to do that. So 2020 with the pandemic and my health conditions that I have anyway, I thought, you know what, I'm going to spend this good time with my family and we're all going to be locked in and that's going to be that. 2021 happened and I got seriously ill. And 2.5 years on, if you jump to today when I'm recording this, 3rd September 2023, I'm still seriously ill. But I'm in a position where I can make this video for you now. So I decided as part of my recuperation in 2021 that I would remove all my other gaming channels and I would focus solely on JD Quad. I didn't want to make a video explaining that I had left the RC hobby because I was hoping that the laws that had been made would get undone when they realised that nobody was gonna pilot RC vehicles. And at the time, I had done all the tests required of me by law. I had paid up my insurance. I had everything to ensure that I could fly, but still, there was this scenario being bandied about the place that I really didn't like. That if a policeman saw you, and the chance of a policeman seeing you flying is next to none anyway, especially me standing in the middle of a field at 4 o'clock in the morning in the summer. But they could give you an on-the-spot fine. I don't want that. I'm not a big channel. I'm not putting in mega bucks that I can think, do you know what? If that happens, I can pay it and be done with it. So even after the insurance, even after paying everything, I was still in a position where I could get screwed by the law. And I thought, well, no. So I had to give up. I chose to give up my hobby of over 30 years. I first started, for those of you that don't know, and that might not care, on RC planes when I was younger. So I decided, well, you know what? I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. It is what it is. I can't affect the change. I've tried to by turning up to the consultations and being a part of it and talking about it on the channel and trying to get people enthused about it. And obviously, they just didn't want to listen to the public. They knew exactly what they wanted to do, and they did it. So I'm not one to look backwards. I'm one to look forwards to everything, even if it does leave me as annoyed as all of that did. So I decided that I would change the channel and I would do something about it. And I decided, you know what, I can't do anything. So I think it was around about April. I decided to just cobble together a load of... I bought some new hardware, gaming hardware. I think I bought the Oculus Quest 2. And I bought a couple of other things. I made a couple of videos, but found that I was getting winded really, really easily, and I couldn't complete videos very, very well. So I was doing shorter games, and I was cobbling together old game footage that I'd recorded from years back. And thought, well, you know what, I'll explain when I want to explain. Not that I think illness requires an explanation. And of course, unlike a lot of people, my private life is my private life. I'm only making this now just because I've seen a couple of comments flying around the place that I really, really do not appreciate. So after being ill in 2021, I was still ill in 2022. I'm still ill in 2023. But I've got to think to the future. I'm not a man that looks at the past and goes, ugh. I sort of think, right, okay, well, that's done. What's next? So I've decided for the past few months, I've been looking at the retro market, and I have been trying to increase my retro collection with things that have been popping up left, right, and centre. My retro collection's not looking too bad. It's decades old, but you know, it's pretty good. And that got me thinking, could I buy in bulk? Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I share with you what I'm buying? And then can I auction it off? And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Now, I'm not going to be refurbing these consoles, because refurbishment means different things to different people. And quite honestly, every single person that I've ever spoken to when they've bought a refurbished console have always thought it's meant something different. So I'm not going to be unsoldering and resoldering capacitors. I'm not going to be doing any of that, because I want to take this in. I want to unbox it for you. I want to play it to show you that it works. I want to show you what games it comes with, and then I want to auction it off, hopefully to you guys, and see how it goes. So this week, starting, I've got some things here that I want to talk about. I've got some things here to unbox. There are still going to be gaming videos coming. I'm still going to be doing that because I always play games. I'm a gamer. So there's always going to be gaming videos, but also there is now an added twist to it. And I hope that you will enjoy it. And it's something I'm really looking forward to. I know exactly what I've got coming, and I'm really quite excited. And I haven't been this excited about my channel in a number of years. And I think it's a good thing. And I am sorry that I can't do anything with the RC hobby. But when there is the possibility of having as big a fine as these fines are, I'm not going to take the chance. So I hope you'll come with me. If you won't, I fully understand. And of course, with me, there's going to be no bad feeling. There never is. I just want to say thank you. As I said at the beginning of the video, I just want to say again a big thank you for everything that you have done in watching my videos and interacting with me and meeting me in public and actually flying with me. And, you know, I've met some fantastic friends, and I still have those fantastic friends. And I was talking to one friend on Friday night, and we spoke for 5.5 hours. And I was telling him about this new thing I've got coming, and he's extremely excited. And as am I. And I just want to say thank you again. So I think that's it. I've been talking at you now for about 9 minutes. I think once I cut this down, it's still going to probably be about 9 minutes. So anyway, I just want to say a massive thank you from me to you. And I hope that through the pandemic, you all got through it as well as you could. And I hope that you and your family are as well as they can be too. With that, I'm going to stop rambling. I need to learn how to do these videos again, don't I? So I bid you farewell. And I hope I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourself, folks. Thank you ever so much for everything. Thank you for listening. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.